I'm so excited to see you tonight.
First date, baby. First date, I can't wait. First date.
What's up, you guys? Thank you for tuning in to another episode of First Date. My guest today is a hilarious comedian who's a regular at the Comedy Store. She also has a special out called No Country for Old Women. Give it up for Eleanor Kerrigan.
Hey. Oh, that's me. I clap for myself sometimes. Is that okay?
You should.
I'm excited to be here. I've heard so many great things about you.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm so glad you're here.
Yeah. Thank you for having me. No, people like say you're so fun and just a fun podcast and just a great personality and hang around with. So that's good. Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Most people are duds, so you're good.
No, I won't be a dud.
Good.
Sometimes I'm just too much. You can always tell me to
Oh, I
dial
love
back.
it. Who cares? Be more. Be all of it.
So you flew in from Philly.
Yes.
You
No, I'm in LA.
Oh.
So I flew from LA, but then I fly back to Philly. I'm both.
Oh,
I go back and
you're
forth.
bi-coastal?
Yeah.
Which one do you like more?
Definitely Philly.
Really?
100%. The East Coast is way better than all of it. But
What do you like to do in Philly?
well, that's where I grew up. I'm a South Philly kid, and like when I go back, like nothing changes. Like my mom still lives in the same row home we grew up in.
Yeah.
All my brothers and sisters live up the street or around the corner. I have 9 brothers and sisters, which I know is a lot. I don't have any kids.
9 brothers and sisters.
It's uncomfortable. I have 6 brothers and 3 sisters, and I really honestly didn't know I was a girl until like, I don't know, maybe a week ago. Like it feels, sometimes it feels so, this is crazy because I know this is like a dating thing, and my dating is out of control. And I tour with my second ex-fiance, and every once in a while he'll catch me like sitting like this, and he's like, really? How ladylike? Which was the name of my album because he always called me ladylike.
Really? Why do you tour with your second ex-fiance?
Because I'm not smart, and that's just how it goes, you know?
How many fiancés have you had?
3. I'm not a closer. It's not my thing. I get this close and I'm like, I can't do it.
Has it been you that's backed out?
Every time.
Really?
Every single time. I know. So there's something there. Maybe I should see a therapist, but.
Does just like locking it down with one person scare you?
No, they'll just, I guess I think of that like, oh, we're going to be in this. And then I'm like, they'll do something stupid. And I'm like, I can't be in this the whole time.
Yeah.
Like it's little things that irritate me. And I guess like growing up in pure chaos in a like really a 2.5 bedroom, people say it's a 3 bedroom, but that middle room was a closet. And we had a bunk bed in there. It was awful.
And you had 10 or 9 brothers and sisters.
And I had to share a room with my brothers. So there was 7 of us in one room. Like, so it was pure chaos, you know? So when I finally moved out and lived alone, it was like, what?
Oh, I can imagine.
So yeah. And then I'm like, oh shit, you're going to be like the elderly old lady who does, you know, I don't like cats, but I'm close. I'm getting close.
They're warming up to you.
Yeah. All of a sudden I'm like, look at the way he purrs. I wonder what 6 of them would be like. It's like a choir.
Man, that's so
I don't know if it's got to be
me.
me. It's got to be me. Like what, you know, I don't know. Something makes me. My second ex-fiance is Andrew Dice Clay. Yeah. So sorry about that. For you kids out there. No, I'm kidding.
Wow. How did he propose?
Oh, that was interesting. So we've known each other a long time. I moved to LA trying to be an actress and like in the 90s. And then they were like, yeah, you're not going to be an actress. You know what I mean? Like, you know, you're auditioning and just getting rejected, whatever. But in the meantime, I was waiting tables at the Comedy Store. So I was around all these comics and, you know, yeah, you're going through it, but so are they. And we're kind of like laughing together. Andrew was one of my first friends at the Comedy Store. Like there was like a handful of comics that became like my best buddies, whatever.
Yeah.
And he was married. He was always like a family guy and whatever. And then he went through a divorce. And he kind of came after me for a while, and I was like, I know you're going to go back to your wife. Like, you're that guy, you know? Like, I know his act is one thing, but he's a great dad, still is a great dad. And I was a loyal, you know? So I was like, okay. He chased me for a while, and then finally I caved. And then we started dating, and for like, I think it was like 2.5 years or 3 years. I'm not good. This is the other thing. I'm not good at dates and stuff. And we broke up for like a month. And then he showed up at the Comedy Store, and I was waiting tables, and he came in the kitchen, and like he started, like, he just was talking. He proposed basically. And I literally like had a tray of drinks, and I just went upstairs and put out my drinks, and I was like, I don't know what just happened. And then I forgot a Corona, and I went back downstairs, and I went to get the Corona, and he goes, are you going to talk to me? And I'm like, I got to bring this Corona upstairs. He's like, are you serious right now? And he's like, I just asked you to marry me. I'm like, I don't know what's happening. Like, we were apart for a month. I was moving back east. I was going to New York. I was like, forget it. I had a down payment on an apartment, everything. I paid first and last. I was out.
Wow.
And then I was like, I don't think you're serious. Like, I didn't believe him at first. And then this is like a weird thing too. He took me to lunch in Beverly Hills, like it took like a week for me to say yes. And so we go to lunch in Beverly Hills, and I went to the bathroom, and when I came back, he goes, hey, I want you to meet my friend. And it was Sylvester Stallone. And I was like, wait a minute. You asked me to marry you, and you brought the love of my life? What? Like, I was like, are you serious right now? Like, he's just like, but I was like, hi. Like, all of a sudden I get girly around people I have a crush on. Oh my God, Stallone. Rocky, yeah. Like, I'm a Philly kid. He's ingrained in our brains. So it was, yeah. And then we went to Vegas, and then that's where I said yes, because he proposed for real. Like, he didn't have a ring the first time. You know what I mean? Like, it didn't seem real. It felt like, oh, let's get back together kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like, oh, this is how you do it. But then I found out that women do that all the time. I didn't know that. I wasn't trying to get engaged.
Yeah.
But they're like, women will break it off to like get a guy to come to a realization like, hey, you got a good thing here. Yeah. And I was like, oh no, that's not what I was trying to do.
Yeah.
I'm not that clever.
No, I just ask and poke and prod and prod.
Wow.
Until
how would you have to ask? Like, I would have to beg you.
No, my husband now, I asked him for like 3 years.
No.
Yeah. I was like, can we, like, what are we doing? Are we going to get married? And he's like, yeah.
I really identify as a man, I think. No, as a kid, I did want to transition, and my mom wouldn't let me, but...
Here you are.
Hey, Caitlin. Here I come. You got competition.
Okay, so you say yes, and then how long are you guys engaged?
About a year.
And then what happened? As
I tell people, I regained consciousness, and I got out of it, but we grew apart. It just, unfortunately, I lost my best friend. And it just, you know, when you just go into, and then my grandma, who I was so close to, we were so tight. And my grandma used to be like, hey, girlfriend, like, she made you feel like you were her friend. Yeah. So it was like, had that thing, like, I was like, oh my God, I lost my best friend. You know what I mean? Like, twice, like my best friend, literally. And then 20 days later, my grandma. So I was like kind of numb for a while, like, it felt like. And then he was trying to manage it the best he could, you know, because we're really close. Like, you know, he was going through a terrible time, and I was going through some dumb stuff too. But like, he had full custody of the kids. Like, we had the kids 24/7. It was great. Like, I love his kids just like they're my own. They're awesome. And he's like a great dad. Like, that's all he. You know what I mean? Like, I remember when my mom met him, she was like, she goes, oh God, Andrew, the guy who puts a cigarette in his ear. I'm like, it doesn't go. It goes all the way. What are you saying? Like, she's so nuts. And then she saw him like cuddling on our couch with like his two boys during Christmas, and she goes, "Oh, he's just a regular person." Like, she was judging this persona. And yeah.
But it's always it's when you only see someone on a stage or in the limelight.
Sure. And then her boys were listening to it and reciting it. And she's like, he's a foul mouth.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, your boys are too, but so's your daughter, but sorry.
So
Andrew didn't teach us.
Yeah. Hear me out. I know we've all heard about GLP-1s by now, but you may not have heard that it's bringing people better lab results, more energy, newfound confidence, and benefits that exceed numbers on the scale. Ro offers the first FDA-approved GLP-1 pill for weight loss at the lowest cost around. That's one daily pill for fewer cravings and feeling fuller with an innovative new formula clinically proven to maximize weight loss. Not only do they have the newly approved pill, Ro houses a full suite of the most effective brand name FDA-approved GLP-1s. And whether you're using insurance or cash, Ro offers GLP-1s at the lowest cost. After completing your first online visit and finding out if you're eligible for treatment, you can expect to start treatment in about 2 weeks with insurance or less than a week by paying by cash. If I were looking to do this for myself, I would go with Ro. Go to ro.co/firstdate to see if you're eligible for the new GLP-1 pill on Ro. That's ro.co/firstdate to get started on Ro. Go to ro.co/safety for boxed warning and full safety information about GLP-1 medications. So you had two other proposals.
Yeah.
Out of all three, who had the best one?
I really feel bad for my first because at that time I was in my 20s. I think I was like 25, and I was like struggling, like making money. You know what I mean? Like, so I was waiting tables, and he kept trying to get me to take off to go places. And I was like, dude, this is like one of the busiest nights at the store. Are you serious?
I can't go.
I would never go. And I was like, for a while, he kept asking. And I was just, and then finally one night I got home at like 3 a.m. and he was on his knees in the bedroom going, please marry me. I wanted to do it in a better place. But
you wouldn't take off work?
But you God forbid, you can't wait tables one night.
So that was the first one.
Yeah.
Second one was in the kitchen.
And the third one was like, we were in Vegas and we were going to get married right there. We were going to do it. And then I had a little bit of a panic attack. Like, my mom will be mad, like, that I didn't do. Because one of my brothers, they did a like go destination. They went by themselves because they had already had a kid. So they don't want to put the pressure on like a big party. They didn't care. They just love each other, want to do it, which we understood. But my mom was like, we should have had a,
Yeah.
So you kind of, for her sake, I'm like, especially her daughters, it's like a bigger deal. The boys, not so much, but when it's the daughter.
Yeah.
So I thought, oh man, I should wait. And then we were going to plan it. And then we broke up. And it was like, I just remember again with this thinking like, oh, I can't do this forever. I was working for Kid Rock on his, he has a cruise. That's not the joke. I'm just kidding. But Kid Rock has, he used to do these cruises. And I did 2 years in a row, and I brought my fiance with me. And he drove me so crazy before the cruise and on the cruise that there was one day I was like, I could push him off. No one would notice. I know his sisters. They would congratulate me.
They'd be like,
no, he was great. But I was just so up. I was over it. And then I remember we went to the airport. And when he was going back to LA and I was going to Philly. And I swear to God, I walked him. I'm so crazy. I walked him to his, like, where he would be taken off from, his gate.
yeah.
And I go, this is your flight. I'm on the other side. And then I literally was like, like
Fist
that.
bumping him?
And I walked, and we broke up. That was it. That was the breakup.
How long ago was that?
It's been a while now, 9 years. Now I don't get engaged. Now it's just like, now I'm on hit it and quit it mode. It's got to be like 9 years ago now.
Yeah.
8 years? I don't know. I'd have to look it up. Again, with the dates, I'm terrible.
Have you had any serious relationships since then?
No, it's all been like kind of quick. Not like that fast, like one and done. But,
Yeah.
But pretty much like, because COVID hit, it was like weird through there.
Yeah.
And then I just have no patience. I'm just like, I don't know what's going to happen. I'm scared now.
Do you care to date?
Yeah, I should date more. But the last year, I haven't been.
Yeah.
I know it. Because a couple of dates, like I went on a date with this guy. He told me he was a turtle farmer. I'm like, what's happening right now? Like, I don't even.
farmer.
That's not even a real thing. But he was serious. He said he has it in his apartment. Like he keeps turtles and he breeds them. And I'm like, I don't even know who needs turtles. Like I don't understand what that means. So
Who is it?
he's probably got a documentary coming out on Netflix soon. I don't know. He's a psycho. That's what I'm saying.
You want to come back and see my turtles? Like,
yeah, he's probably just luring women in and like beating them.
I would need to see the turtle farm.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I was good. I was like, we could go to my place. But
I would have
this
been
isn't gonna
murdered. That
last.
would have been the death of me. That's a
'cause you wanna see the
psychopath.
turtle.
Yeah, I would have been like, I want to go see your turtle farm.
That's so funny.
And that would have been it. My head would have been lopped off and put in a fridge. Like, you can see how easy it is to get me at home.
To be honest, I had so many of those that and like close crazy calls. There was one guy. This was in my 20s. It was right after my ex-fiance, my first ex-fiance. So it was kind of like a rebound. Nice looking kid. I was like, yeah, like we're hanging out, we're hitting it off. I went to his apartment and he's showing me all these pictures. And I go, it was like, I realized it was the same girl. And I go, what is this? And she was like half naked in them, some of them naked. And I was like, oh, this is fucked up. Like I'm in big trouble here right now. But I'm a South Philly kid, so my brain is like, if I have to snap this guy's neck, no problem. Like I'm sizing him up now, like as I'm thinking about it, and like I'm looking at the pictures, and I go, who is this? He goes, this is my ex-girlfriend. And I remember he was from Florida, and he goes, this is my ex-girlfriend, and he goes, and I'm gonna find her because she ran away from me. And I was like, okay. And then I somehow got out of there, right? And I remember I calling my friends like, you're not going to believe this crazy guy. He's looking for this girl. She's a playmate. She works at the Playboy Mansion, whatever. Couple months later, we were at the Playboy Mansion because that's just how I was living back then. And no, we used to do shows with when you're in your 20s, you don't know. But we used to host events for them at the Comedy Store.
Yeah.
So I got real friendly with a lot of all of them used to come in, and so I would take care of them and whatever, run all the parties for them. So they invited us to everybody from the Comedy Store to this party, and I'm there and I see this girl and I go, oh my God, that's her. And I ran up to her and go, hey, can I ask you a question? I'm not trying to freak you out. Do you have a crazy ex-boyfriend? She said, where are you from? And I go, Philadelphia. And she goes, oh. What do you know about that? And I go, oh, I know he's from Florida. I went on a date with him. He's looking for you. You have to be careful. You have to. And I told her everything. And she was like, oh my God, thank you so much. And then she started crying and talking to her girlfriend because she knew this fucker was getting closer. Yeah, sick. But she ran away from him to be a model. I don't know whatever happened. I didn't hear anything creepy, but
I need to know the end of the story.
Hopefully she's safe. I don't know. It was, again, I went on to the next guy.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and then my friend fell off the trampoline at the Playboy Mansion, and we thought she was going to be a paraplegic, so that got weird. And we left real quick.
Wow.
She's a very funny comic named Tammy Pascatelli. It was kind of raining and we were jumping and she was like, ah, and she slid down the fucking.
Oh my God.
It was tremendous. Because she's okay. But she did fall off She had a bit about it for years because she's like, how do I explain to my family?
Like,
how'd you hurt your back? Oh, I was at the Playboy Mansion. No,
Jumping
I was
on
on
a
a trampoline. Wait a minute. No, not like that. Like, it was great. But yeah, that night I saw that girl and I told her everything. I was like, so I hope she's okay. But there's some kooks out there.
Oh my goodness.
Lots of kooks. Yeah. So I love the breath. Yeah.
You've lived such a crazy life.
Well, yeah, but I'm trying. I like my goal now is like we joke about this, me and my ex. This is what we came up with a plan because we were in Florida last week, and I was like, one of my favorite things is to move to the Villages. I don't know if you guys know what this is.
I don't know.
It's in Florida. It's a great documentary. These people are nuts. They're just all having sex and giving each other STDs, and it's amazing. And they're just riding around on golf carts. They're doing donuts. It's their own little community. Like I want to be on a waiting list. Like I'm ready to tag out. But also, I could go to Boca. It was a Boca. I can't think of. Yeah, it was Boca that we went to, and he's like, "You could come down here, meet like a guy who's got like 1 foot in the grave, just hang out for a year or two, you know?"
Yeah.
Because down there, I'm a catch. You know? I'm still like, you know, I could still move and shit. I don't need a walker, but I could help him with his walker.
You could be his nurse.
Play with his elderly, you know. They're all the way down here now, but yeah, it could be fun. I'm a caretaker, so that is a thing.
That's so. Now are you always on tour?
Yeah, I work with Andrew a lot, but I also do my headline a lot. Like I'm at the mothership this week. You know what I mean? Like I headline myself, but I haven't like done anything big enough to do giant tours like he does. So when he does those, even the little ones I do with them, but the big like things we have coming up, like the Venetian in Vegas is a big one. So, and then at the Silver Legacy in Reno, we have coming up at the end of March and the beginning of March. What is it? April? Yeah, thank you. What comes after March? April? See what happens?
You're not good at dates. It's okay.
It's all right. We're not good at dates. Not at all. But yeah, so March and whatever. So I'll do those big shows with him. You know what I mean? And, you know, he's not a spring chicken either. So his touring is, you know, sporadic, but still happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's doing like bigger venues, you know.
How did you go from waiting tables at the Comedy Store to performing and like?
Oh, yeah, that's a problem. Because I never wanted to be a comic. Like I didn't have any interest. And when I got the job at the Comedy Store, I was familiar with comics, of course, but I didn't know, you know, like I know now, whatever. But when I got there, I was like, oh, what is this? People pay to see comedy. And then, you know, learning the ropes. And like I said, my first friends were my friend Freddie Soto, who was a great comic who passed away from El Paso, Texas. That was my best friend that passed.
Aww.
And he was like the funniest guy. And we used to laugh so hard. And he always used to say I should be doing stand-up, you know. And I would hold court in the kitchen just talking trash. And like, you know, a comic would be mean to a waitress and they were like, get Eleanor, she'll get him, you know. So I would like cut him down because I was good at that.
You're pro already.
But my brothers, like, people are like, oh, aren't the comics mean? I'm like, you want to come to my mother's house? She'll cry for a year. Like, it's a sin. My brothers are so mean. They say, my brother, I'm sure I have a text right now of one of the meanest things. They'll see a picture and send it and deform it, and they're awful. So, but they're great, you know.
Yeah.
So we just grew up like that. So I just know how to kind of do that to people. And then, so I would do that in the kitchen, and everybody was like, you should be doing stand-up. What are you doing? You're wasting your time. And Freddie, my friend, would be like, if I see you in one more play, because I was doing plays in LA, which is basically psychotic. No one goes to plays and or does plays except for this idiot. And I was doing a play, and a couple of them, and Freddie came to see it, and he goes, if I see you in another play where you get like raped by the football team and you're crying the entire time, I'm going to beat the shit out of you in front of everyone. Like, I can't. He goes, you're funny. Why are you always crying on stage? I'm like, I'm going to be Meryl Streep, dude. I know how to cry on cue.
Yeah.
My mother called me Jezebel from the day I was born.
That's so
I could get us out of
funny.
anything.
Wow.
So I thought I was going to do that. And
Yeah.
he's like, no, that's not it. You do comedy. And I'm like, you're miserable. All
Most
comics are
yeah.
miserable. I go, misery loves company. You just want me to be miserable with you. And now I am, but I'm without him. So it sucks. But he was him that, like, after he passed away, I guess it took like a year or whatever. Because then I split up with Andrew. Then I just started like working on a one-woman show kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And the owner of the Comedy Store, her name was Mitzi Shore. And I called Mitzi, and I had already left because I was moving to New York. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
but then I got engaged. Everything went wacky. But so I had already quit the store at this point. And I called Mitzi. I go, hey, would it be okay if I did a one-woman show in the belly room? She goes, perfect. That's what it's here for. And I was like, great. So and then I called Andrew. I go, hey, are you going to be okay if because I respect him and what he does, and that's his house, you know? So I said, is it okay if I do this at the store? He goes, yeah. So he came to see me, and he was like, dude, this isn't this is stand up. You're an idiot. And so, cause he's a charmer. And, so we went on the road. He took me on the road 3 months later.
Really?
3 months later. It was the nerve of me to be on tour with Andrew Dice Clay 3 months into comedy.
Wow.
And I got, we did great because we had a VH1 show called Dice Undisputed. Mm-hmm. So that was on. And so he was like, if you come on tour with me, people know you from that. And I go, they will?
Yeah.
And because it wasn't, television at that point was already kind of 2007, like the views were going down. The streamers were coming out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they were losing to different things at that point, So, so I was like, whatever, let's do it, I did great in California. When we got to New York, that was already canceled, and I got booed off the stage. It was unbelievable in Long Island. And I literally, Andrew was like, when you go on stage, because you should show your tough attitude, you should wear like, a cute top and like high boots and like maybe like a shorts or skirt or something. Show yourself off. And I'm like, okay, really? So I wore these cute little shorts and high boots and a cute little top and had a cute little half bra on. I'm like, hell yeah, I still got it. Hey. And then I went out there and we had two guys go on first. They took an intermission. This is at Westbury Music Fair. So it's in the round, and I go on stage, my cute little outfit, and I say I'm from Philadelphia, and immediately they're like, boo. Fuck the Eagles, fuck the Phillies. And I'm like, oh my God. And my sister drove from Philly to see my older sister. We're 10 years apart, but we look exactly alike. And she drove up to,
Sorry.
No worries. She drove to see me do this big show. And so I knew she was there. So I felt that excited, but they're already boo Philly. And I just try to start my act. And then the booing just built, and it was in the front, the sides, and the round.
Oh my gosh.
And I think I got like 2 or 3 lines out. Like one time somebody yelled out, "Where's Dice?" And I'm like, "He's up my ass. You want to tickle his feet?" Like I snapped, you know what I mean? But I like went to the street. Yeah. Like, that's how we talk.
Yeah.
And he literally, like, I remember being like, what am I doing? And I'm trying to do the stupid little 8 minutes that I had, I only had 8 minutes of material.
Yeah.
And the booing got louder. And I remember I locked eyes with my sister because she was right up front. And she just looked at me like this, like, what do you want to do? You want to fight this whole room? I'll start in this section. You start over there. Like, and it made me giggle. And I got in my head, like, and then I got through the rest of it, and I go, all right, I'll bring him out. Like, I controlled it to an extent.
Yeah.
But I had to cut, I had to get off.
I understand.
Within I think I only did 6-7 minutes, in opposed to my 10 or 8.
When you can't even hear yourself think.
It was so, I was sweating so bad that my cute little half bra slid down. Like I had tumors on my stomach, my dumb little padded tit bra. It's so annoying. It was bad that I brought him out, and he's like, they can't do that to you, because at that moment he's still like sensitive, like, yeah, she was my ex-fiance, like she's like family, like they can't boo. He goes, I don't want to go out there. I go, they want to see you, they don't want to see me. They just go have fun. And he was so angry. He had like the best set I've ever seen.
Really?
he ripped them to shreds. And then I was in the stands, and I was just walking around. This guy went, hey man, sorry to boo you. We just wanted to see Dice, but you were great. And I'm like, you go fuck yourself. You
Yeah,
understand me?
seriously.
Where's my sister? We're going to kick your ass.
Honestly.
Like I was so mad. And then, yeah, I remember calling my mom and crying and being like, I can't do this.
Oh.
And my brother Tommy was like, they booed Blondie. Who cares? And I'm like, she's not a comic.
Dude.
Even knows who Blondie.
That's so hard, though.
It was hard. And then I got booed the next night in Jersey.
I don't think people understand how devastating
Unbelievable.
that can feel.
I do.
You do.
I could cry right now.
1 out of a million,
It's
but
so awful. And that was the thing they would do for his crowd, just to mess with the opening acts. So it took me from there. He was like, well, what if we, you take a year and see if you really want to do this? Because it hurt him to see me get booed. So I was mad. Like, am I not good enough? Like, am I not good at this? Like, that challenge that kind of.
yeah, but no, working for him for 1 year is like 10 years of practice.
Well, no, working for him for 4 nights.
Yeah, like.
And so from those 4 nights, he was like, why don't you take a year and see if you really want to do it? So I did. And I hustled every day. I got up. Like, people are like, you can't get up a lot in LA. That's not true. You just have to go to the stinky parts.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, a coffee house or this. And I did. I went to all these dumb little open mics anywhere I could, and the Comedy Store, because I was so ingrained in there. They were pretty good to me with putting me up on Friends and Family, and they would let me host a lot. It took me like 3 years to become a paid regular, which was mean. But no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But that's Mitzi. That's how she is. She wants to make sure you're ready.
Yeah.
Like, she don't just do that. You have to earn it, And I did. I worked really hard. And then about a year later, Dice got a residency in Vegas. And he had 2 comics from New York and 2 comics from LA come out. And I was one of the LA comics. And we did better than the guys from New York. So we got the job.
Wow.
So not only was I hitting all those mics, I was doing his residency every weekend.
So you were working out. You were like.
Yeah. So it took that whole year, and then maybe a little over a year. And then I got that gig with him. And then that's why we're still together. And the other guy kind of just quit comedy. I don't know if he quit. He might still be doing it. I don't know.
Well, it's really impressive that you stuck with it even after.
Yeah. It's like getting beat in, I guess. Jumped in.
Jumped? Yeah.
That's my gang now.
Yeah, seriously.
Like, I got my ass kicked.
Yeah.
But I never been booed again since. I wish you would. No, I'm just kidding.
Come at me, bro.
I know, I get like, because when people get, you can have bad sets. Sure, I had 2 bad sets last night, but, because you're working stuff out, right? And you're just whatever. Every crowd's different.
Yeah.
So you hope for the best, but it's not always.
Have you ever had a fan just try to date you?
Absolutely. I'm afraid to do it, but I know people who have. I know people who have. And I think Wayne Newton met his wife that way.
Really?
Yeah, I only know that story because he's friends with Andrew, and he was at a show, and I believe his wife was in the front row, or a fan.
Future wife.
And they're still together, which is amazing.
Wow.
Yeah. So, but he, like,
it's
that
like Hailey Bieber.
Yeah.
Wasn't she a fan?
Yeah, I think so.
Wasn't she? She was like didn't she win something, like some exclusive meet and greet with Justin Bieber? I don't know. Am I making this up?
She's a Baldwin. Does she have to win something?
She is? Oh, I don't know. This is just
her dad's Stephen Baldwin, right?
Hailey Bieber? This is where TMZ gets their information, okay? If you hear the fake news, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, the Baldwins.
I
She's a
don't have-
Baldwin kid.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
She is?
Is she? I think her dad's Steven, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Because it's Alex, Steven, Billy.
I learned something new.
Oh, I have a crush on the Baldwins, so.
Stephen Baldwin.
There it is, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. Wow. Okay, I thought she
Steven's
was
not my
just-
crush. I like Steven. He's nice, but I have a big crush on Alec.
I didn't know that. I thought she was just a fan
No.
with no.
No,
They did
that's
meet
royalty.
at a-
That's
Oh,
Hollywood
okay.
royalty.
Okay.
And no offense to, I mean, it's great. I guess they're good together. She's beautiful.
No,
right?
but it's a different
yeah.
storyline.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah,
I
yeah,
thought
yeah.
she was just a fan that met Justin Bieber. No. Okay.
I mean, she probably was a fan though, right?
but yeah, but her dad's Stephen Baldwin.
Yeah.
So
That helps.
she's fine.
That helps a little bit.
So you have never dated a fan.
No, I have never dated a fan. They still like DM you and stuff, and you're like, I can't. Or like they'll talk to you and they'll be like, no, I'm like a really normal guy. I'm like, are you though? You know, and I'm like my mom says, my picker's off, so I don't have a good. She says when it comes to men, my taste is all in my mouth, and I don't really know what that means. But I'm like, it's not that tasty. I don't know what you've. But she's saying like my taste buds, like
Are way off.
yeah.
Yeah.
So whatever.
Are all of your brothers and sisters from your one mom and dad?
Yeah, my dad won at 12.
And
And
she hit 10.
She hit 10, and then after 10, he left. So she's a single mom. of
Well,
10
damn.
children. Even worse, yeah. And I told you her sister had 10 kids too, but they stayed together. Their parents stayed together.
What number are you?
I'm number 8. I'm at the bottom. Yeah, I'm just a baby.
Wow.
Yeah, I was
That's
such a little tomboy with my brother. Like it was so they were like, "Oh, she's going to be a lesbian for sure." That's what my older brothers would say. As I was like, cuz you know what, like boys take their shirt off and tuck it in the back of their jeans or whatever, shorts when they're playing.
Mm-hmm.
I did that. I thought it was okay. And my mother was like, "Get in here." But I was 7 or 8, you know.
Yeah.
And then I started smoking when I was 9. Like I was problematic.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Terrible child.
Have you ever wanted kids?
I did. I people always ask like, what about your biological clock? And I think mine ticked and talked real quick. Like my best friend had a kid in high school. Most of my friends had their kids in high school or right out of high school. Like no one, and I went to an all-girl Catholic school. Everybody was pregnant.
Wow.
I was like, this can't all be the Immaculate Conception. You guys are wilding out. Like somebody's bringing something in. But it was weird. Like my mom was like, oh, you have to go to a Catholic school and an all-girl, that'll keep her, calm. They were worse than the boys. They were great. Like I loved it. We got more
Wow.
trouble in there than anywhere. But and of course, everybody was pregnant. So my best friend, she was 16, I was 15. And she got pregnant and kept it, crazy, but Catholic. And so I don't know. I would have probably done the same. And when she had the baby, her mom and dad didn't drive. They didn't have cars. So my brother Jimmy had to take us to the hospital. Yeah, it was crazy. So Jimmy drove us, and her mom, I remember she had the white flag out the window. I was like, what's that for? She goes, it lets them know we're in a hurry. I go, we're cutting people off. My friend's screaming. I just remember she had high socks on and a long shirt and her underwear, and she's screaming. This is a child, technically, a 16-year-old in labor, and she wouldn't let go of my hand. And so I saw her have this baby, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm good. I'm not gonna do this one. I'm gonna tag out of this one. I'll fight a bear. You want me to fight a bear? That's fine. I'm not. No way.
Yeah.
You see that?" And I was like, they should show that in school
Yeah.
to kids, because she's great with her kids. They're still, that's my godson, he's grown obviously, but they grew up together.
Yeah.
And Yeah, they're still very, very close. That's amazing. All my friends that had their kids young are still insanely close with their kids. And
Yeah.
they're usually very close to the grandmom because the grandmom helps out, right? And which is same in my case. When my dad left, my grandmom had to step in, because my mom had my dad owned a typewriter store. I don't mean to brag, but sorry, guys. That's my dowry. And, but yeah, it's, so he didn't make a lot of money.
It's wild that he left at 10 kids.
Unbelievable.
What did he? Where did he go? What did he do?
I don't think he only moved a couple blocks away. We used to see him.
He just needs some space.
Hey.
That's so wild.
Yeah, and the typewriter store was like a couple blocks away, and then he moved with his girlfriend a few blocks closer.
How did he have time for anything else?
Because he just wasn't involved. My mom did everything. She's a superwoman. She's a superhero. And it's crazy because my parents are both still alive, and I'm very close with both of them. And my dad will, to this day, and always has said, your mom did everything over there. That guilt kind of creeps up on him, kind of thing.
Good.
He knows, well, your mom did a good job over there with you guys. 'Cause he knows he wasn't involved really. So he doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't say, and he just turned 90, and we had a party for him, and one of his caretakers was like, "Whoa, all these are all his kid, they're all here. Wow, how come they don't visit?" Well, he kind of tagged out on them early, so.
Jeez.
But he's like 2 hours away,
yeah,
in Delaware, so it's kind of hard for everybody to get there. If he was closer, we might visit more. But
are you guys all 1 year apart?
We're 15 years apart from eldest to youngest, and the wildest part is that my mom took 2.5 years off. So yeah, we're all on top of each other. I used to do a joke about us pushing each other out. Yeah. Just get out.
We
were already fighting in there.
Yeah, to think about.
Yeah, and the Irish twin, me and Billy, were very close in age. And, Jimmy and Kathleen are very close in age. Yeah, so they're and then the bottom is where it staggers a bit, a year and a couple months,
Yeah, which is nothing.
No, it's absolutely not. I remember my mom and my aunts used to go to the same gynecologist, and my Aunt Suzanne only had 3 kids, and they used to, every time my mom or my Aunt Joy got pregnant, the doctor would say, "Why don't you do what Suzanne's doing?"
3.
And then my mom would say, "Well, she doesn't like her husband."
Oh my goodness.
And yeah, so they only had 3. But my grandmom was orphaned at a very early age. So her goal was to have a tight knit family that everybody knows each other, because she didn't know who her father was. Her mom died at childbirth, giving birth to her little brother or something. I'm not, it's all unclear, but because it was unclear to my grandma, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So she didn't know who her real parents were. She was raised by her fraternal grandparents, and she was like, I want a family, a big family. So she had 4 kids and 27 grandchildren, and then 35 great-grands when she passed in 2005.
Is your family very tight-knit?
Yeah.
Well, she got that.
10 toes in one sock. You can't. And that's how we slept too. So
in a 2.5 bedroom house.
Yeah, we had a triple bunk, and at the bottom it had a mattress you pull out, and that's where I slept. And then we had a double bunk, which we were excited about because it had drawers. So we were like, "Woo, we're rich." And then a single bed.
Oh my gosh.
It was I slept at the bottom. 3, 5. Yep.
That's so
It
crazy.
was wild. But it was fun.
I need help raising one.
Well, yeah, it's funny because my niece, she has 2, and you look at her and she looks like she maybe just fought in Korea. You know what I mean? And you're like, no, it's what's happening. And she's, she's just disheveled. And,
Yeah.
hey, hi, like, I'm just like
Wild.
But she's doing it, but she's like, I don't know how your mom.
Exhausting. I couldn't imagine 10. That's so crazy.
And she has a 2-year-old and now a 8-month-old. So it's like, wow.
That's going to be me.
6-month-old. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Mine.
Do you know what you're having now?
Another
or?
boy.
Okay.
But they'll be like 17 months apart.
Okay. But that's fun. Still.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because boys, I always say, are a little easier.
Are they?
They're easy because girls get more complicated late. Like with
Oh, you mean
just
they're easier a little bit later on?
Yeah, just with our whatever.
I am looking forward to that.
Yeah, it's just like a little bit of a break, where girls need a lot more attention and need a lot more, because
I'm
we
looking
have to
forward
deal.
to just throwing my kid into like taekwondo and all these little sports and stuff.
Yeah,
And just
do that to your daughter too if you have a daughter. Yeah, get her in taekwondo so she knows how to fight those little shits off.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You got it.
Well, thank you for coming on my
God,
show.
I'm so sorry. We're okay. Thank you.
This was
so fun.
Flies.
I love it.
You'll have to come back.
Yes, I
feel
want
like
to.
we've only scratched the surface of. You're like, I need to know more about the Playboy Mansion and when you were there.
God, it was so much fun. So many times. And then one of my friends was a playmate, one of the 7 blondes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
It's the best.
I need to know all about this.
Yeah, we didn't even get into my wrestling background. So.
Oh my goodness. I need to learn all I can about the WWE.
Oh, okay. I didn't work for them. I worked for WOW Women of Wrestling.
Oh, okay. I'll take it.
It was a little lower level, but it was fun still.
Well, where can people find you?
Let me give you my address. No, so on social media, it's just EJ Kerrigan, or you can put Eleanor Kerrigan. It's going to come up. Not a lot of Eleanors out there running around doing stand up. So I think there's 2 of us. That's it.
Awesome.
So yeah, so I'm all over social media. My website, Eleanor J. Kerrigan.
Well, thank you.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you guys for watching another episode of First Date. We'll see you next time.
First date, baby.
Are you really drinking a glass of milk with dinner?
First date, I can't wait.
You told your mom about me?
Just say you're ready.
Delete my number.